Such a beautiful morning here. Fog is just lifting up out of the Genesee Valley, and I thought, I think I'll get out and look on a field here just before it goes into the winter months. And it's pretty challenging looking. I found a few things, but I don't think anything all that great. But I do have something here that may be part of one. So let's just check this out and see what we got here. I don't know if it's anything or not. I think it's part of one. Yeah, definitely a broken piece. But that gets me on the board, gets me started. And any work piece of flint like this is just so neat to find. So I keep looking. I got another whole field to look at. I'm just kind of looking at the outskirt field, and I'm not sure this is anything yet, but I'll look at it closer. So I'll be back if there's anything else. Well, I was just about to leave the field. As you can see, this is tough, but I can see the ground pretty good most places, but I do really think I got one now. It looks to me like this is a point. I haven't touched it yet. I just thought I'd get the camera out and we'd discover it together. Looks like a typical Lamoka point. Down here and see what we got. They're real tiny. Oh yeah, I believe that thing. I believe that's all there. They're so tiny that they survive all the heavy plowing and stuff. But that's a good one. I'm really glad that I found that. I rarely get skunked on this one field. It's kind of not the good field, but it's pretty doggone good. It's not as much stuff here, but when you do find it, it usually seems to be pretty good. So there's complete find number one. I'm hoping to find a few more. I'm going to mill around in this spot just a little more, and then I'm going to head over to the good field and see if I have some luck there. So I'll be back. Well, I just arrived in the good field, and it didn't take me long, and I think I got something here. I just kind of juked it a little bit with my stick, but it looks to me like I got something that looks very much like a very nice point. Look at this. And again, it looks to be, I would say, all there. This one's a little bigger than the last one. Real typical of these Lamoka points. These guys are just narrow, crudely worked, but I'd loved finding them all day. So I want to do a little shout out to a couple friends I've been meaning to say hi to for quite a while. My little buddy Willie and his dad Andrew up in Canada. Hey guys, I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing you in a little over a week. Hope you make it down here to our little nap-in. And Willie, hey, I'll see if I can sit and chip you out a point. So that's a shout out to you guys. Anyway, I'm going to really focus here. It looks like the stuff's going to be showing. It's just got to really slow down and look hard for it. This is only about 6 steps later, and I got this tip right here. I think the base is gone off this one. Whoops. But pretty good tip. Should have left the camera rolling, I guess. But how do you know? This is great. I'm glad to see a few things show up. I knew this field was worked up here about 2 weeks ago, but we just haven't had enough rain to really wash things down. This was pure dust out here right after they worked it. Now the ground crop is starting to come up through it, so this is going to be about my only look I'm going to get, because I don't want to wreck the cover crop. I have seen tracks out here, but they're kind of tracks I like. Deer tracks. Nobody else's. So get a good look on this, and we'll call it a wrap for the year. I'll be back. Wow, I really found a tiny one here. I can't believe I even saw it. Check this little dude out. Look at how tiny this thing is. It's pretty cool though. And once again, it appears to be all there. I can't believe it. That is just a itty bitty little arrowhead. Look at this thing. Isn't that cool? I mean, you just basically used a flake and just worked it and put a little base on it and got a really nice tip on it. That's tiny. But glad I could see it. If the sun was out, I know I'd be struggling here, but that's pretty cool. So one more for the collection. I have to get a bigger frame. I've got them, so that's not a problem. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. And it looks like it's damaged, but this is A Lamoka beveled adze. See the bevels on the sides? And this was probably what's left of the tip of it. Boy, that's a good find. I didn't expect to find much in the hardstone category, but I'd love to find one of these whole again someday. It's been quite a while. But there's another nice find. I'll take those all day. Check this dude out. Pretty good size. Thought it was an earthworm when I first looked at it from the color, but he's got about 1,000 legs under there. Just a going. Pretty cool stuff you see in the fields. Well, here's something you haven't seen from me in a while. A couple points I've napped. It's been a while because I kind of had a problem with my muscles in my chest. It's called costochondritis or something like that. It's some weird name. And it's basically a condition from all the pressure flaking I've done, causes inflammation right in the center of your chest. It's like carpal tunnel in your chest. So it's kind of uncomfortable, but if I just rest it up, it should get better. But anyway, here's a look at a couple pieces I've made recently. This is a 5-inch dovetail. This is made out of Flint Ridge from Roy Miller. It's a beautiful piece of rock. And it came out pretty thin. That was the first one I've napped probably in a couple months like that. And then I had a preform going of some Keokuk, and I made this. It's an okay Clovis. It's not fluted really all that well, but it kind of looks more representative of what they actually did look like. They weren't always fluted to the tip. This one fluted that far, which I was pleased to get, but I like the flake patterns on it, and I love the material. And you can see this side looks pretty good too, and that flute's a little shorter yet. So I'm still hanging in there, still doing a little chipping. I'm going to get together with one of my buddies tomorrow, and I think we're going to do a little napping out here, and if anything good comes out of that, I'll definitely take some video of it and share it on YouTube. I haven't been able to open videos lately. I'm having all kinds of YouTube problems. I don't know what they're doing. It just kind of happened all at once where I just couldn't. First I couldn't upload anything, and then that got solved, and now I can't play videos. So I'll get that straightened out eventually. But there's my latest work, and thanks for watching. I'll try to be back with some more soon.